The Kinks star Dave Davies reignites Beatles row with John Lennon comment. The Kinks star Dave Davies has insisted John Lennon didn't like their band, but didn't really like anybody, in a playful dig at the Beatles star. Davies and his brother Ray played alongside the Beatles on a number of occasions in the 60s, but there was also a healthy rivalry between the pair of bands. Asked if the Kinks supported the Fab Four, Dave said, "We did. John Lennon didn't like the Kinks, he really didn't." Laughing, he added, "In fact, John Lennon didn't really like anybody."
Still spending forever chopping vegetables? The Full-Star Pro vegetable chopper dices onions, potatoes, and more into its container in seconds, helping make meal prep faster and tidier. Want to check today's Amazon deal? Scan the QR code now or visit grabdeal.us/2 before it's gone.
George Harrison was the only one I really liked. Paul McCartney wrote a few decent songs, yeah. Looking back to the 60s, the bands didn't always see eye to eye. In August 1964, when the bands were playing in Bournemouth, Lennon reportedly told Ray Davies, "Look, lads, if you forget your songs, you can use one of ours," before walking off. Ray would later claim that the Kinks played "You Really Got Me" with so much raw energy that the crowd screamed louder for the opening act than for the headliners, prompting the Beatles' management to move them down the pecking order of acts. Whatever the rivalry, Lennon's bandmate Paul McCartney looks back on the times with more fondness than the Davies brothers. McCartney recently chose the Kinks' song, "You Really Got Me," as one of his tracks of My Years for BBC Radio 2, meaning it was one of 10 songs which helped soundtrack his life. Explaining the choice, McCartney said, "That was their big hit, really, their first big hit. I mean, I love it to this day. You can put it on at a party and it still works. The guitar sound and the riff is really great. And I remember I think it was Brighton, and we loved them so much that we kind of crept out and crept sort of to the side of the audience with trying to not be seen. I think they were a really good group. It was another period for explosion. There was a lot going on." Dave Davies was speaking at the launch of a new art exhibition with British portrait artist Christian Furr at Gibson Garage, London. The show transforms a 1968 passport-style photograph of the brothers Dave and Ray shot in a photo booth into a series of original paintings. The image sees Dave's brother Ray looking stern-faced. Asked if he was serious to work with, Dave replied, "I thought so, yes, he was. Years later, I realized the benefit of being serious. In the beginning, I really thought it was just 6 months of being in a band." The Kinks, formed in London by Ray and Dave, enjoyed 3 UK #1s beginning in 1964, as well as a string of acclaimed and influential hit albums, such as 1968's The Kinks Are the Village Green Preservation Society. They have had 15 top 40 albums and played live dates up until 1996. But despite previous rumors of a reunion, they now seem set to never play live again. Original bass player Pete Quaife died in 2010. The brothers ended a feud they had in 2019 and now live near each other in London. For more of the latest showbiz news and gossip, follow Mirror Celebs on